Good morning everyone. So we're looking at my top 3 favourite watches in my personal watch collection. I'm not gonna be unboxing it. I'm just gonna be doing just looking at them really, and I'm also gonna be using my brand new map with my own sort of logo just in the side there. So let's get on to it, shall we? So I don't have sort of I don't have top. I couldn't list my top 3 because I like it. They're all joint top for me, for sort of various reasons. So yeah, I'm gonna bring them into view now. The right way, and that one. So you guys might have probably seen reviews of these ones on my channel in the past, but I'm just going to do a quick sort of a quick fact sort of check about them and why I like them so much. So let's start with the Luminox. So this Luminox here, it's called the Master Carbon Steel Deep Dive Edition. So it's a Navy SEAL Luminox watch, and I simply fell in love with it simply because of the perfect combination of black and blue sort of dial with the red seconds hand. Everything was ticking a box for me. I also wanted a watch that I could wear all the sort of time. This was this is probably one of the first biggest sort of investments I bought, I put into a watch, and this was about £500 back when I bought it back in 2016, 2017. I can't remember, around about that sort of time. I wanted a watch that could basically tick all the boxes. I could wear all the time, no matter what the function. And I looked into Luminox as a brand, and I thought this watch seems like it would be it. And one thing that's unique about this particular watch is not just that dial, but the movement inside. The movement is a very good movement in terms of the accuracy, and it's got gold-plated parts. So it's extremely accurate. I couldn't tell you the caliber, but I know if you look up the caliber of this, I think it's the 380, what was it, 3501 or something like that. We'll have a look around the back in a minute. And but yeah, I originally had this watch on the leather strap, but this one I've gone back to the original how it came, the NATO strap with it. Obviously you can see some of the colour distortion on it at the moment. But yeah, simply it ticked all the sort of the boxes for me, and I love how luminous this is at night. It's an always visible watch, so Luminox focuses on that in terms of the fact that it's always visible. And the Carbonox case, so the Carbonox case is, I believe it's a mixture of titanium with carbon long bars, they say on, well, that's what they say on the website. And the sort of the spec for this watch tells you what that is, so which means it's extremely light and extremely tough, which is great for what I wanted to do. So that's one of my favourites. Another one of my favourites is this one here, and this is also one of the watches one of the first watches I bought was the Tissot Pepsi. I simply wanted a quartz Swiss Pepsi. There was a lot of automatic Pepsis that were decent quality, but I wanted a quartz one because I didn't want to keep winding up each day, and I live by the idea that quartz is always more accurate than automatic. Sorry to annoy those automatic fans, that's just my opinion. But yeah. Yes, this might be missing a few details, but I simply love the Pepsi colour. If I could have any Rolex, I'd have a Pepsi GMT if I could. I simply love the red and the blue combination. And this watch is nice and light with the Jubilee strap as well. It's a decent quality. Yes, obviously it's a bit scratched up now because I've been wearing it, but yeah, it simply ticked all the boxes in terms of what I wanted as a colour. So I originally had just these two before, and then I started really getting into watch collecting, and then I had loads of them. So I used to have these two, and then went on to other ones. So the next watch, also one of my top 3, is the Seiko Propex Speed Timer. And the reason why I love this is simply because of how it hit me when I saw it. I saw it as the perfect white with black combination. It is like a Daytona 2.0. This watch is a recreation of the 1959, 1969 original Seiko Speed Timer. It's got a solar dial that charges using the sun. and black sunray dials with chronograph on the side there, and a jet black attaching meter. But yeah, I simply saw this and I thought I need to have that. It's really good. I'm not really a plain sort of black or white sort of colour fan, but I saw this and I thought, yeah, that's amazing. And it was the perfect sort of combination of all the components together as well. I originally had it on a stainless steel strap, but the actual stainless steel strap it comes on is quite heavy. So I went over to a white, that's more of a recent thing, I went over to a white strap and that just complements it really, really well. Yeah, it's simply an amazing watch to look at. It looks amazing when it's sunny outside, which is not that often in England, sadly. One thing I had an issue with this actually was the chronograph. The chronograph button just fell off, and the only problem with Seiko is everything is done in house, so you have to send it back to the Seiko headquarters to actually get it fixed. And it took months to do it, and they did it on warranty, which it should be done really, because I bought it, and then 6 months later it broke. The actual chronograph button just fell off, and I was like, well, that's not very good, is it? You pay £600. The Matthew Tissot was 300, the Luminox about 500, so it's quite a lot over 3 sort of watches. But £600 for one watch, to have that happen, it's not really good enough. But there we go, guys. That is the my top 3 watches in my current collection. I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you on the next video.